What's up, guys? Iron Fist here, back at it again. This is episode 11 of our Red Dead Redemption Let's Play. Let's get it. I think we left off last time. What do we do? I know we're in Lemoyne now, and we went and got the Moonshiners, but I don't know. Is that where we ended? The Moonshiners? I feel like we did something else. Oh, yeah, we went and, like, hijacked that wagon from that one dude. The uncle. He had the job for us, and we went and did that. That's what we did. So now I think we're gonna go to one of the jobs over in Rhodes, I believe, or we might go investigate the Grays. I think that might be next. Let's see what we got. How's everybody this morning? One second. There we go. Prop my phone up. Alright, let's get it. Sorry about that, guys. I just don't understand that camp fund $67 when, like, have I just not turned in all the money I got? Is that the problem?
Hey, Arthur.
Hey, buddy. Maybe that's the problem. I think you're supposed to go turn that money in. So the camp funds are about to skyrocket.
You don't look right dressed as the law.
What's wrong now?
Not here for you.
I've seen you looking at her, Dutch.
Who?
You know who. Getting too old for you, am I? That's how it usually works with you, isn't it?
You're delusional. Again.
Won't even look me in the eye, but you look at her all day.
Doesn't matter what I say, you'll believe whatever fantasy you're currently living in.
Fantasy? You think this is a fantasy for me?
I do not have the energy for this right now.
Oh, it's written all over you. I'm not stupid, I've been watching.
Get on medicine.
Oh, that much is painfully clear.
You're playing a dangerous game.
Will you be quiet? I am trying to read here.
Pig!
I understand. It's red. Red's bad, isn't it? Yeah. What's with that? I don't know what's happened with like all that gang share. I guess everybody gets a little bit of money here and there.
How are you doing, Molly?
Fine. Fed up of moving all the time.
Yep, just the way it is. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Talk to you later.
You think you can make this place work?
Of course. Don't I always?
Sure. There you are. It was here. He had it all the time. Mr. Miller. He'll never let you down. It's so simple. Even you'd get it, Arthur. Well, thank you. What matters? What's always mattered? Surviving. The result, not the means, which I guess is sort of the same thing. We'll survive. We'll keep moving forward. Maybe we'll leave the West far behind. And do what?
What?
All right, well, I should be getting on. Okay.
That was weird. Alright. Guess let's head over here to Lenny. I know we really need to go do the Graves thing, but we'll do this real quick. Well, let me see what that picture was again. Looks like people are ready to shoot him up. So let's go do the Graves before we get in too much trouble and can't do it.
Room by the fire here, Mr. Morgan.
Trying to see if he'll tell us where our fence is, even though we know already. Should be one in Rhodes, actually. Like just outside. Yeah.
Like my whole life's been one long bad situation. I'm a mother.
Where's my horse?
Good morning, Uncle Arthur.
Way over here. Jesus Christ. Huh. I don't think the game realized where we were.
Yep. Yep.
and run this into the butcher real quick. Should be passing right by it. Yep.
Idiot.
Each Starbucks is worth a lot. Like $16 in online. Wonder what it's worth on here.
Meat's here. Open for business.
What's going on?
Here. Thanks, mister.
Why can't I? Are you serious?
Huh. What's with the mask?
Oh.
Someone knows how to field dress, I see.
What do they sell? Gotcha.
Come on, girl. It's okay, girl. Thanks, partner. Has anyone seen an Englishman called Gavin? Yeah. What do you want, boy? This is private property. Interlopers are not permitted. We ain't got no work to offer, so go looking someplace else. This here the Gray Plantation? Yep. Gallagher Hall. And that's as close as your... Sheriff's orders. You wanted me to have a word with some folk on the property. I'm recently deputized, you see. Deputized? And I suppose Lee was drunk when he did it? Look, you can come in, but you ain't talking to me. Obliged. Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Fair enough. That door. Yeah. There he is.
Huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
We You don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved in gang feuds. It seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
Can I read it? No.
You better follow that order, right?
Why's my horse over there?
Girl? Yeah. Yeah.
Got it. Jesus.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Jesus. There we go. Sorry, my man. Come on. CJ, chill. Come on, man. That's the gym real quick. Sink past the guards. I don't know where the guards are, it's a problem. One second, guys. What you need, man? Can you hear me? Yeah, what's up? Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like internet connection? Yeah, you got probably a bad wireless card in that laptop. Is it a new laptop? Oh, yeah, she could have got it from like a pawn shop or something. Yeah, that... If she got it brand new, I would let her know and see if you can get it replaced. If she didn't get it brand new and it's used, then the only real fix, honestly, would be... Have you tried hardwiring it yet? Does it have a spot for that? Even that didn't work? Wow. Yeah, that's... Yeah, if everything else in the house works fine, the only... Well, obviously the first and foremost explanation is that it's definitely not your internet, it's your device. But it secondly would be... Like, I was going to say that one fix would just be buy a wireless adapter, one of the USB ones you plug in. But I don't know that would fix it if even hardwired it doesn't work. Because it sounds like the entire NIC in it, the network interface card, sounds like it's completely bad. Which you can buy replacements for those, but honestly, depending on where she got it, if she can return it, that'd be what I would do. Yeah. 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 No, man, that's definitely the nick in it. If both your Wi-Fi and your it's not just the wireless card, it's the entire network interface card. If hardwiring doesn't work either, I guess one other thing to try is try a different Ethernet cord. On the rare chance that you had a bad one, try a different one than the one you use. But if you use the same one that's like in the back of one of your PlayStations or something, then there's not it's perfectly fine because you know it worked fine on the PlayStation. So. But yeah, that's really all you can do there, man. Either ask her to see if it can be returned, or try to find some like PC shop, take it in there and just have them look at it. Tell them your buddy thinks it might be the NIC in it because both your Wi-Fi and your hardwire, the internet sucks on it, and everything else in your house works fine. And then see how much it costs to replace it. If it's not that much, then I'd say go for it. But if it's a couple $100, you're already gonna... I mean, I can't imagine it'd be that much, but I don't know what they charge service fee wise and stuff. But if it's pretty expensive, I wouldn't even worry about it. I'd just buy a new laptop at that point. So that's up to you. See, first thing I would do is talk to your sister, see where she got it, because depending on where she got it, even if it was used, a lot of places will have a warranty that comes with it. And so. Yeah, I just call her up and ask her where she got it. And say it's a great laptop, but the internet side of things just don't work right on it. You're wanting to see if where she got it from has a warranty, and if it doesn't, if it's got a return policy, and if it doesn't have any of those things, and it's kind of just one of those things you're stuck with, then the next step would be trying to find a PC shop. I mean, they're everywhere. They're just hard to find. You just Google them. You're not going to drive down the road and find a PC shop, but you have to Google it and try to find where they are. There's not many of them left. A lot of people just either fix that stuff themselves, which really isn't a good idea if you don't know how, or just, well, what most people do now is, oh, doesn't work, I'm gonna buy a new one. So, even though sometimes it's a $30 fix, yeah. Yeah. Well, she does. If she's as techy as you say, then she should be able to tell you it's the same thing and help you figure it out. The only other thing it could be that if it's not even remotely your NIC related is the processor, and it's awful, and it's just overloading it, and it can't, like, the rest of the computer starts acting up when you try to run anything. What's the RAM in it? Just go to my computer and then click properties. Like, is it Windows 10? Yeah. It should tell you all your stuff. What the RAM is, how many gigabytes. Yeah, just keep scrolling down, it'll be on there. That's your hard drive space. There should be a let me try to see. Are you like under like the files where it says my computer? Is that what you're looking at? Or yeah. That's what I got as Microsoft. HP set up the same way. So an even quicker way to do it. Click on your file browser, like just the little folder, and then click where it says this PC. Okay, right click where it says this PC and go down and click properties. It should say installed memory, and then it says RAM. Oh yeah, 8's more than enough in a computer. In a laptop, most of them have 4. Like this, I have a gaming PC here and it's got 12. The Rocket League probably only requires 4, honestly. That's a bit of a stretch for a not that crazy graphically game, but maybe. I won't question it. Maybe there's some functions in it that go on that I don't know about. But what's your processor? Says it right above it. And what's the how many gigahertz does it clock at? That should still be fine. I mean, there's nothing. Is it 64-bit? Down to. Yeah, that honestly. I mean, everything internally sounds like it should be able to handle it, so something's acting up. That's the only other thing I could have guessed is like if it was just a horrible, like if you only had like 2 gigs of RAM and the processor was like 1. But so ideally it should be fine. Like I'll look up right now what Rocket League specs are. Rocket League spec requirements. A 2.4 dual core, and it only requires 2 gigs of RAM. That's what I was thinking. So, I mean, you're well above what it requires. It only needs a 260 graphics card. Yeah, that's nothing. So I was thinking that game is not. I mean, it has nothing to do with whether it's a good game or not. But that game is not like a powerful game that you need a powerful PC to run. Like freaking, I don't know, like trying to play Battlefield on perfect settings in a full 120 man lobby. Yeah, something's going on with it, man. I'd get in contact with her. But that's basically like if everything was working properly in it, what you just read me tells me Rocket League should run flawlessly. And it doesn't, so something's wrong. And the fact that it's bad, whether you're hardline or not, tells me it's probably the entire NIC. Which it could be the processor acting up even though the processor is a good enough processor, it might be acting up. I couldn't tell you. Maybe something's slightly loose, disassembled in it. I have no idea. I'd get with her. Common problem. Yeah. Anybody reply to? Anybody reply to? Yeah, I don't think whoever replied to that, I don't think that has anything to do with it. I don't even know if that's a 60 frame rate game. Yeah, I'd just get with her, see if you can take a look at it. Well, first and foremost, download something else. Like, try to find something else, whether it be like League of Legends or something like that, and try to play them. Yeah, even better. Yeah, I forgot about Fortnite. Yeah, try playing Fortnite on there, man, and see how it runs. If everything seems flawless and perfect, I don't know, maybe try deleting Rocket League and reinstalling it, or getting in and fiddling with settings, because there should be no reason. If everything else works on that PC except Rocket League, that means something's wrong with Rocket League itself. So, I don't know. That'd be the first thing I'd try, actually. I'd try that, try some other games, see if it does it consistently on everything. And if it does, then I would. And make sure you try both wireless and hardwire. And if it does do the same thing, then something's going on, man. But, alright, man. No problem. Alright, we'll see ya. Sorry, guys. We're back. There we are.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Well, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Beau. Oh, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the Dark Ages, or... Well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Beau's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful, like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left. But now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Beau again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Forever across the water. Back to Bo. God. What the heck?
Damn, that hurt.
The heck did this place come from? The old battleground, that's pretty cool.
Yep. Hey there! Hi there, mister. Yeah.
I'm about to say, where's he at now?
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Thank you, Arthur. You'll... Thank you. My God. What a woman. She's... This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they're gonna... They'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going. Follow me to Rhodes. Come on! Come on! Yeah! We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
I can't be calm. If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Well, good as the cause is, I can't let her become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
There they are.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Miss Calhoun! Miss Calhoun! My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign! We're mothers,
Oh, don't tell me it makes me go this side.
Now. Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Becker Road, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick, and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
Why did he tell her Morgan?
Just the driver, Mrs. Calhoun.
Supposed to be Callahan
Maybe
here.
a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly. Oh, do give it a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
That's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
Almost there. Take us just a little further, please. This spot is fine, sir. Ladies, get down!
Come on! Go home! Shut your mouth! What the hell is going on? Well, here! Oh, my God. Go shitting and cause all this trouble. You don't even know what to get. Go home!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
Is philosophy dependent on biology, sir?
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that.
What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. Stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin. Haven't you got anything better to do?
Oh, you always was.
Bo,
Copy little...
weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me, Ronnie.
What? You'll hit me?
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now.
We gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield field no one
I
goes
just
to.
found it.
Of the future. A land of equality. A land of progress. Look at the view. And we have built.
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me...
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
The sooner it's dealt with, you mean? We're dealt with. Our families, the Greys and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
But Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. But I don't know. This is awful!
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but...
You should leave.
I will, as soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
$30. Pretty good.
partner?
All right. I'll take that as a groveling apology.
What just happened? What's that lock with the fish on it? What is that? Gotcha.
I think you're getting a bit too attached to that badge.
Yep.
You're a good boy.
I posted that letter for you. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Anytime. Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Sure, well, as you were.
Hey, Arthur.
What's going on?
Jose and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you. Sorry, you all right?
Where's the stew at here? Just it. Yeah.
Arthur.
Looky here. We got Arthur the lawman.
So, Uncle?
Don't say it. I know I messed up. Hello, Arthur.
So you told Jose about the moonshine?
Yes, he's got some plan cooking.
What are you doing all the way down here?
You alright?
Yeah, I like this spot. It's a shame we never robbed that bank in Valentine, though.
Yeah, guess it is. Come on, girl.
She's watching guard, I guess.
What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it.
Thought this ain't gonna end well.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses, and all I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay, okay. She's at the house. We'll be watching you.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
A huge house.
you want?
Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Oh, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
For me.
Here we go.
So I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were. Especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Oh, not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me. Yeah.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress-up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Put this hat on. Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, shh. You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right? Broke poor Mammy's heart. There. Fenton, there. Don't get mad now. Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me. Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north.
Hey.
Hello! Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him, don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Let's hand out the liquor. you behind that bar now, Fenton. Chop, chop. Gentlemen! Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them, so hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your lucky.
I'll have one, Fenton.
Drinks. A gift. Bounty. It's a sin to look a gift horse in the mouth. When I see a gift horse,
That's some strong stuff.
Just keep them coming.
sin will catch us all. So drink up.
Mr. Gray won't be happy about this.
Fenton, grab another bottle. There's plenty to go around. Don't be shy.
Where's
boys.
mine, then?
Don't be shy. It's the age of opportunity.
You're fine, man, Fenton. You're fine, man. Don't listen to your brother.
Over here, Fenton.
Hey, send a couple this way, will ya?
Come on, keep Fenton busy. You won't like him when he's bored.
I'll have one, Fenton.
You there, you look like a drinking man. Come on up.
Well, that hit the spot. Keep 'em coming, Fenton.
Just keep them coming.
Drink up, drink! Des Moines Raiders. Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You,
Me?
you're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor.
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him!
It's the Lemoyne Raiders.
Upstairs, hurry!
Not too shabby.
Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch.
Okay. Pull off the road here.
All right. We're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in, what was it?
Advertise.
You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite. See what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
So, what do you think?
About what?
Fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold. And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here. Because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaites' prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
Alright. This one with Hosea. This one with John. I know which one I want to do. If you get to do them both, then great. I don't know if it's like one or the other. We'll do the Braithwaite. It's closer. Let's head over there. Take care of that.
Where's that horse
You've
got
got to
to?
be kidding me. There we go. I'm about to say, it's like mission leaving the horse all the way over there.
Yeah.
hate trees.
Sorry, girl. Yep. Yeah, you're all right, girl. Hey, you're okay, girl. Okay, girl. There, girl. Howdy! Won't disagree with you there. Hey, fellas. I have a meeting with Mrs. Braithwaite. My associates are already here.
All right, that's enough. Move along now.
Please come in, sir.
Jesus.
This way, sir. A gentleman to see you, ma'am.
So, your friend, the other liquor vendor. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Arthur, welcome. We were just playing cribbage. Arthur Morgan, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
Nice to see you again.
Apparently. So this one, he is big and as dumb as he looks?
Well, he's surely big, but his intelligence is a matter of some conjecture. Some say he is as dumb as he looks, but I think, well, he's not quite that dumb.
So these are the boys going to Caliga Hall?
Yes, we could take care of that for you, but one hates to be coarse. There is the question of money.
Oh, we've got money, Mr. Matthews.
Paper, bonds, metal.
She ain't gonna pay you with a certified check, you Yankee numbskull.
Ain't childbirth just the most beautiful miracle?
Well, Arthur.
Seems a lady can birth monkeys, after all.
Hop on. I'll fill you in on the way.
No, I'm driving.
Fine.
Will you get on, you numbskull?
Ready?
There we go.
Let's get out of here.
You was quiet in there.
Took everything I had. That son of hers. I'll shove that silver spoon down his throat and pull it clean out of his arse. The smug fucker.
Okay. So what she got us doing at the Gray's place?
She wants us to torture tobacco fields. Said they ain't had rain in weeks round here.
What?
Yeah, using that back there.
Moonshine?
Burns faster than kerosene, that stuff. Said it'd be fitting, she did. All I'm thinking is how about I try fitting my boot up your hook now, just snotty old bitch.
Hosea really picked the right feller for tea at the manor, didn't he?
Ah, he was giving it his usual flannin'. One of these families got gold stashed somewhere, he reckons. I mean, I'm all for sticking it to rich folks. I hate rich folks. There really better be some bloody money at the end of all this.
Hosea knows what he's doing.
Does he, though? The master finagler of nothing.
Easy, easy.
So far, we've destroyed the Braithwaite still, tried to sell the shine back to them. Now we're on this fool's errand, which I'm very much looking forward to, by the way. They was saying old man Gray's double security after that business at the saloon.
So, we're just gonna drive on in there, is that it?
Don't worry, I got a plan. Wagons go in and out of there all the time with supplies, equipment, payroll. Especially now they're taking on all that extra muscle. We're making a delivery, that's all. Just leave it to me. I can talk a dog off a meat wagon.
All right, then. Yeah.
these carriages are slower than Christmas.
Whoa! Hold up a second. Are you not worried about them Greys, English?
Excuse me?
You not worried about them Greys?
In what sense?
Well, they knows you.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You know what? Here, I'll go hiding back. If you can act naturally and stop us from getting into a fight before we're ready.
I will try.
Yes. Try and do an impression of a human being.
I'm not going to go that far.
Gun sticking up out of the tin. Seems real discreet.
We're here. Stay out of sight. I'll do the talking.
Hey, hold it right there. What you want, boy?
There was a thing at the saloon.
What you talking about?
Well, I'm delivering the supplies.
You're not the usual driver.
You want a bottle, friend? Here. Have a wee drop. I'm new. I mean you no harm. I've come from Donegal, in Ireland.
You don't say.
Yeah! They said you'd understand. Some kind of incident at the saloon in town. I was told to bring this up here. Ask no questions, I'll tell you no lies. Sort of business. Before the officials got there, they said.
Okay. Drive this way. I'll show you how to get there.
Oh, thank you, friend. Have a drink, Sean.
Hamish.
Good to meet you, Hamish. Fine bit of country you've got here. Not as fine as Connemara, but fine nonetheless.
My people come from Scotland.
Is that right? And you and I are nearly brothers.
Just over here. Straight down the path here. It's getting so I can barely keep track of all these deliveries coming in.
Yeah, and they said they was looking for more drivers in town. I jumped at the chance. I never been a feller to kick a bit of honest work out of bed. So, you folks been having a hard time of it, have you?
Yeah, Mr. Gray's got a heap of problems right now with another family around here. Bunch of covetous lowdowns trying to sabotage his livelihood. Disgusting.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that, Hamish. Sounds like you definitely deserve that drink.
You don't know the half of it. Just in there.
Right you are.
You can unload it here.
In here? Oh, the horse is like a swift one, do they?
Excuse me?
Nothing. It's grand. Quite a place you boys have got here. Reminds me of one of them big houses out in Donegal. Real fancy places they was, Hamish. Real fancy. Because if some folks got all the money, they can build quite the fanciest places imaginable, Well, the average man sups on shite, yeah. Okay,
So we're just gonna knock him out.
How you getting on?
Good. Nearly got these things ready.
Okay. There's plenty of guards out there. Here's how I feel we should deal with things. You head over to the dry barn.
Sure. And you?
I'm gonna deal with the fields themselves. We coat everything in moonshine, and then we light things up with these little fellers here. Thankfully, it ain't rained, and that old barn over there should go up like a torch.
How many of these boys you think you need?
This should do it. Let's head out the back. Look, once they get wind of us, there'll be no turning back, so move quickly.
Of course. I'm rebel stock, boy. I was born burning down manor houses.
We'll burn quietly.
Quiet. There's someone coming on the left.
Oh, hey. Well, I thought the wagon already arrived.
This one didn't.
Strange. So, what you got there?
Tools, payroll.
Okay. Drop it by the supply shed at the back of the fields.
Sure. See you later.
You hear that? Payroll.
Yeah. Let's get this job done first, okay?
Just let me deal with our friend here. Go on. You douse the fields. I'll meet you at the barn.
Try to stay out of trouble. That should do it.
I'm gonna douse this too.
Oops. God dang it. No. Did not mean to do that. How far back did that just set us? Okay, good. Yeah, okay, so I dropped it right there. I seen the yellow and I thought maybe it'd need me to pour, and I didn't see it on me, so I thought maybe I just press the button, it'll pull it back out. I didn't see me drop it. It's a freaking shot. The Nux, what's up, man? Thanks for subscribing.
Thinks you go, I go. Line her up. After you, sir. Would you look at that? Now let's go light yourselves a fat cigar. I got the right hand. Those here's property going. You pay for it. Grab some horses from the stable. Come on.
Not right now. We got company. Look out.
Where are these bastards coming from? They seem to be taking it well.
This is a goddamn mess.
More men up ahead.
What's out right out of here?
The wagon we saw come in earlier. We can nick the hawk.
All right, where is
Hey, let's go. Jesus, there's more of them.
Will you go somewhere?
More of the bastards. You're down. You're dead. You son of a bitch. Shit.
They didn't tell you there'd be an army of them?
They didn't tell me nothing. Out this way. You'll be sorry. We should have gone by now. Let's move. You burn with it.
Hosea better get us paid real well for this.
Bloody right. See, there it is. Maybe they haven't unloaded that cash yet. This is what it's all about. Oh, Arthur.
Glad you're having fun. All right, come on, we'll take those horses.
We're there to see if the payroll is actually in there.
Hurry up.
What is going on?
Oh boy, we did good, Morgan.
There we go.
We did good.
Great, but let's go.
Look here, you get them horses free, Arthur. Come on.
Ease, ease.
Yeehaw! Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here, fast.
You right, follow me. Look out! There's more of them! I'm gonna hit you! Straight out the main gate! Come on! God damn it! Jesus, that turned into a right party.
You call that a party?
Start Braithwaite had got our money's worth, alright.
Let's just get out of here first.
I think we lost him.
That we did.
Quite a night.
Sure.
Interesting little fight Dutch has put us into the middle of here.
I hope him and Jose are right and that there's some money at the end of it.
Well, what now?
Head on back to camp.
You coming?
Yeah.
Sure.
That was intense.
Here we are. Home sweet home.
You let Hosea know how we got on.
Alright. $212, Jesus. I don't want this horse. Alright.
Arthur.
No. I guess it is morning. Sleep till noon. It's 4 a.m. I'm assuming. Alrighty. Well, guys, that's going to be it for episode 11 of our Red Dead Redemption Live Let's Play. Thank you for anybody that did tune in, anybody that watches the replay, and we shall see you in the next one. Get that pulled up there. Alright, guys. Thank you. See ya.